Picking Up Pieces, directed by Alfonso Arau. He was in the three um, Amigos, and he has directed mostly Spanish movies. This is the only movie he did that was in English, I think. He has directed 14 movies, 9 before this one. The reason why I wanted to review this movie is because I go to the desert every Thanksgiving for a week, so I can't post videos for a week. So we see Woody Allen cut up his wife because his wife cheated on him a lot. This is supposed to be funny and dark, but this is something that anybody can come up with. Like a magician doing that, cutting someone in half trick. This time he's actually cutting someone in half. That is something that anybody can come up with, so it's not shocking or funny. Woody Allen picks up the pieces of his wife and throws them in his car. Then, to bury up his crime, he buries his wife, and people just think it's a joke when he says, "I'm burying my wife." That's how Woody Allen gets away with stuff. Well, I'm just talking about the movie. A old lady finds the hand of his dead wife and thinks that the hand is magic because they think his wife was a virgin, but she obviously wasn't. This movie has David Schwimmer, Ross from Friends. This is a tape he doesn't want his friends to see. He plays a priest that has sex because I guess it makes it different. I don't know. You say, "Hey, David, swim it. Everyone to stem it like me yelling." That was my best impression. We see Woody Allen trying to deny his crime of dismembering his wife and make excuses for it. Again, I'm just talking about the movie. The hand of Woody Allen's wife is giving a middle finger the entire time because I guess that's comedy. Woody Allen is having sex with somebody. Yup, he did not care about his wife at all. Able to have sex with somebody after he killed her. And there's a nun showing her breasts. Yup, somebody had to animate this. We see Woody Allen stutter his way out of being arrested. Just talking about the movie. The best thing about this movie is the Mexican music that we hear when they put Woody Allen's dead wife's hand on display because they are going to pray to it. Woody Allen is a butcher. I'm sure he enjoys that job way too much. Again, just talking about the movie. Woody Allen runs away so the old lady has to get the steaks herself. I hope Woody Allen didn't do anything weird to those steaks. Again, just talking about the movie. Woody Allen drives away because he hears that him killing his wife is all over the news. A scandal about Woody Allen being all over the news. Again, just talking about the movie. David Shrimp, you have to stutter and stammer for 5 minutes. This has to be funnier than Friends, so you have to stutter more than you did on Friends. The hand starts performing miracles, like this a legless man going legs and feet. Again, someone had animated that. And the lighting is supposed to make it less obvious as compared to generated, but we can still tell. Woody Allen's coworker has to defend him against the police. Again, just talking about the movie. In 2000's radio comedy is less offensive than this movie because 2000's radio comedy is actually trying to be offensive. People talking over each other is a nice family dinner scene, like a World War movie. People are talking over each other. Black band screaming, being funny. That has to be in the movie because this is a comedy. In the 2000s, when everybody liked Friday, the dog can't prepare steaks in any way he wants because he's a dog who does not have opposable thumbs. That is the joke in this scene. Last time on 60 Minutes, Woody Allen said, "I know my rights," while getting handcuffed by the police. Again, just talking about the movie. David Schwimmer and Cheese Merton asked Woody Allen if they could have one scene where their faces are blacked out, and he was like, "Yes, you can have one scene where your faces are blacked out as long as you're naked in the next scene." SM fetish joke checking all the 2000s comedy boxes here. Racism is very funny when it's written by Mexicans because I guess they know oppression more than white people. I'm doing a Woody Allen impression because I don't want to do a Mexican impression. Andy Dick, at the time popular comedian who had plenty of scandals of his own, does not say a single word in this movie. Andy Dick, you can't speak because I understand your modern 2000s anti-random humor. I do not understand. Time Green.
He showed me his penis 17 times.
That is not true. No, yes, it is. Yes, it is. But what does my penis have to do with me?
How does Woody Allen pass a lie detector test? He stutters and shakes all the time. A lie detector is based on how much you stutter and shake, I think. Little man, big dick equals funny, I guess. A woman asks the hand for big breasts, even though the hand is not the hand of a virgin. It still works. This is how Mexican men who are tired of making artsy movies the way Mexicans see right women.
I didn't ask for it, but something is going on here.
We need piano music during this scene to distract you from nothing funny happening. Woody Allen puts on the mask of the devil again, just talking about the movie. See, David Swimmer, you need to stutter and stammer when you're talking to a person in pure because this you comedy works. The movie is almost over. Woody Allen needs to do his classic stuttering for 5 minutes scene. Seriously, they cut back to this 2 times in the movie. And it is never funny. It's just drowned out and annoying when he's talking to the hand of his dead wife. Chaos equals funny. I want to do a scene with a black man because I'm a Jew, and it was always funny when Gene Wilder, a Jew, did a scene with a black man. Cheats Marin, you have to wear a suit and drink because I don't recognize your stoner slacker comedy that you did in your films. I did not understand that type of comedy. I understand classic suit comedy like Lenny Bruce. After a scene where there was like rain and a tree and David Schwimmer was praying. It was a very dramatic scene. There's a mob scene where they're like hitting a pinata of Woody Allen, but it looks something like Woody Allen. I do not get this joke. After a talking scene where nothing funny is going on. This is so random. Why did they cut back to this dog? The funniest scene in this movie is when Woody Allen is talking to his dead wife in jail, and his dead wife is like, I can just escape from hell to heaven because what are they going to do? Kill me? I'm already dead. The priest is having sex while Woody Allen is confessing to him. That is just like sex equals funny, I guess. The movie ends with Woody Allen getting away with everything, just talking about the movie. And Woody Allen explains to the audience why everything is ironic, because they have to explain comedy to us, because he thinks that the people who will be watching this comedy movie are less smart than the people who watch his intellectual films. So that's picking up the pieces, written by Alfonso Arau and written by Billy Woodston. I'm sure Woody Allen helped with the directing and the writing since he always has control over what he acts in. So that's why I made all those Woody Allen impression jokes. So yeah, this movie is extremely awkward for Woody Allen to be in this movie considering what he's done. And this movie just throws constant immature humor and chaos and then mixes it with archiness so you respect it more, but it just comes off like a immature, chaos filled, unfunny comedy. But maybe you might find this funny. I don't know. Watch it if you want. It's on Tubi.